Also, thank you for the follow, Recklessness. Also, thank you, Krok.
Of course.
I don't even know what your name is on Twitch.
It is Jackie Questionable. Used to be Jack the Questionable, but I changed it. Hey, Jerry, thank you.
I thought I already followed you way back when, but probably not.
Maybe, I don't know. And also, thank you, Recklessness, for the Twitch Prime. I really appreciate that. And Pippi. I thought you were following me, Pippi.
He probably unfollowed you to follow you again just to make you feel special.
Okay, thanks.
Jackie, quick question. Would I still be able to use the Roku remote with the phone just fine?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. I'll probably change the movie for me in soon.
Sorry, we have a toddler that needs to be distracted during this.
And he only likes certain movies.
I'm so glad mine are out of that phase. Speaking of, there's the text. I will be right back. Like I said, no longer than a bio break.
Yeah, it's all good. So, while we wait, what you guys have any questions about the campaign? Expectations? What?
Have we ever done any scene setting? I may have missed that in the beginning, what time period, what kind of world, or is it just traditional D&D?
It is I made the world. This is not reusing this world from a past campaign, but I made this entire world. It is a stereotypical medieval D&D-esque world like Greyhawk. All races are around, any except for a few, and then you will see the map soon, but it will be a large, very large world.
All right, roll 20.
Yeah. Also, I gotta say, 3 of you named your characters with an A name, so that's gonna be fun.
With a day name?
A name starting with an A.
Oh.
Canadians.
I had to go back and try to remember what I actually named my character, but yeah, no, not
Very
A.
good.
It's not me. It's not me.
I totally did it.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Pippi named his 8 kobolds the days of the week, right?
No.
We're still looking for Saturday.
I named my character my name that translates to Elvish from Lord of the Rings. I'm that kind of nerd.
I don't know if I can handle that.
Apologies. I couldn't think of a name at the top of my head. Only that one popped in my head. So I'm like, okay, I'll just name my character that.
Sometimes it's the hardest part about character creation.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the hardest part of NPC creation as well.
It seems like once you
So, any other questions about the world before I get started?
What's the level of technology?
The level of technology is
Like in like some fantasy like Critical Role, right? It's got like airships and things.
It's going to fluctuate throughout the campaign, but right now the level of it's basically medieval. No guns, no powder guns. Anyway, nothing too advanced. No trains either. So most traveling will be done by carriage, horseback.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What about dolphin riding?
But dolphin riding? You don't want to know, Pippi.
I just, whenever I think of like a medieval setting, I think of dolphins. Or wait, maybe that was something different.
Why dolphins? Pippi, why dolphins?
Why dolphins? Why not dolphins?
That's true. I don't ask myself that enough. Why not dolphins?
I'm sorry. Reminds me of a campaign that we did back in California. One of our friends would cast dolphin a lot and even cast dolphin in a well. Good times.
Does anyone already have a backup character?
I have
Nope.
many characters.
I was going to say I have 3 already made. So, but I also play a different campaign, so I had made some other like backup carriers for that, and now I may get a chance to use them here. You know, if I just kill this one.
Well, they're starting out
Forgot
like
to
level 1,
create
and that's
extra.
like the most level 1's like the most dangerous time for a D&D character.
I have 8 hit points.
You'll be fine.
Is that split amongst 2 kobold wizards?
I think you really have an idea about my character.
It's because you special.
I got 9 hit points. And no backup character.
Well, I feel like I'm like balling out of control with my 12 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
It's definitely been too long since I played.
It's been forever since I've played as a character.
It's been at least since last night since I played.
It's been a year since I've ran the campaign. This campaign.
And it's been about, I think, 3, almost 4 years now since I last played.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we moved back this way. I've been so lonely.
I'm back, by the way.
Is everybody West Coast then?
I'm Midwest.
Yes.
You say that very questioning. Is it Luna or Rose? Which one do you prefer?
It could be Luna or LunaRose or just Rose, however you prefer. Um, yeah, I had to think on my compass at the moment. Yeah, Oregon. We live in Oregon.
Not another one. Oh,
Where are you at, Pippi? Central?
I am located in the central time zone.
Hmm.
I'm East Coast.
Oh wow, it's late for you then.
Yeah. I mean, not that I don't normally stay up until midnight, but I don't normally socialize with people until midnight. But it's okay.
As a general question, how long do you guys want to go? Usually, I go for 2 hours a game.
I mean, so for the sake of that, it's on for me for it's a work night and starting at 2 hours would be midnight my time. I'm probably only good until midnight, but you guys are welcome to continue.
Okay.
2 hours works well.
We
for
shall
me.
carry you with us.
I mean, you could just like literally carry my character along. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I couldn't.
Bag of holding doesn't have air holes. Learn from
No.
experience.
No, you just put my head out of it. That's the key with the bag of holding. See?
I'm not sure I could even with a bag of holding.
I think I have a -1 to strength, so I don't even know if I can carry myself.
Yep, same.
Also same.
And so I know that chat can't see. I don't even know if anyone's in the chat or watching, but
What's up?
Krokvar's character model is giving me mad Final Fantasy vibes.
Oh yeah, it looks like a Dragon Quest character.
Actually, a Dynasty Warriors character.
Yeah, yeah.
Ganing.
Hey! Speak the name of the devil and they shall appear.
Give me a sec, guys.
Ooh, there are people in the chat. Hello, people in the chat.
So I know it says stream starting soon, but can chat hear us at this point?
Yes, they can.
Okay. Hi, chat then.
Hello, and sorry, I needed Jackie's help. Our son likes to lay between my legs at my feet and scratch at my calf and scratch it raw. So need his help real quick so I could change. Had to change from shorts to pants and long socks.
Have you considered a scratching post?
Yeah, he likes to play with my legs. Our son likes to play with my legs. And his nails are like a cat's or a puppy's.
Oh, so it's not a cataract.
Nope, just our 2-year-old.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was kind of lost there too. I didn't know if you were talking about a human,
Sorry.
a human boy or child.
Yes, our child. He likes to sit at my feet from my chair, and he'll grab at my legs and play with my legs, and his nails will scratch my legs. Hurts very much.
So what you're saying is he's getting gloves for Christmas.
Pretty much. You
Well, they
won't let
make
me
those
put
little
his nails.
mitts. They make those little mitts that, to keep kids from scratching themselves. So you just put them on the same kind of thing, right?
Yeah, we actually have a pair. I just gotta find them, and I may have to use a rubber band or hair ties for him to keep them on.
Zip ties. I think zip ties are the best. Yeah.
Good idea.
All right, so everyone's
And
back.
sorry for my voice. We've been sick.
Yeah, we've been sick.
My voice ain't right.
So everyone's back. Let's start the game, shall we?
Yeah.
Welcome to Legends of Ambria. I am Jackie Questionable, the humble DM. I go by he, him, she, her, they, them, any. This will be a long running campaign, hopefully. Uh-oh. Ads are going. Can someone check if ads are going right now?
Not for me.
Not for you? Okay. Okay, sorry. It's just like it popped on my computer. No ads. Cool. We have an hour. This will be a long running campaign that will hopefully reach to at least level 15 before it ends. I'm going to introduce each of you. You'll say who you are, your pronouns, and who you play as. Starting with Cherry Limeade.
Yeah. So I'm Cherry. I'm she, her, and my character is Triss. What else would you like me to say about it?
Class and... Well, we'll get into what they look like later, but just class.
Sure. Class, Warlock.
Ecco.
So I'm Ecco. He, him. I am playing a elf warlock as well. Hexblade.
Okay. General Recklessness.
Hello, I am General Recklessness. I am playing Avar, the Paladin.
Okay. And who's next? I've got so many windows. Croc, go.
Yes, hello. I'm Croc. I am playing Draven Tidecrest, the half-elf rogue.
Okay. And Luna.
Okay, so I am LunaRose. She, her pronouns. My character is Aranel. She's a sorry. um, she's a elf, druid healer.
Okay. And last but not least, Pippi.
Hello, I am Pippi the poltergeist. I am a he, him. I am playing as Avar the paladin. Oh wait, no, sorry. I'm playing as Cordelia Gray, a half-elf bard.
You're playing the first one.
I am.
We'll find out about
Jackie, I
Pippi
need a
soon.
little help.
Okay.
Still pretty upset that I can't be Avar the Paladin.
Sorry, I just put my foot down. You can't.
Is that what you put down?
Yes. And money and, all kinds of stuff. It was crazy.
Sorry, our child messed with my Chromebook. So Jackie had to help me reset my thing.
Okay, we're all good. So, alright. So, welcome to Ambria. Let me... This is the world of Ambria. And it's divided up by 3 large continents. You have Novistrad, the northern ice country, over here. Zion, which is a very desolate area. It has not been very discovered yet by much settlers. To the northwest. On the main continent you have Soltal, which is a sandy religious area. La Marche, which is a area ran by lords and regents, and Calamore, which is warring country ran by merchants. Lots of exposition. Some of you are from multiple different areas. Did it change?
It changed on Roll20, but it did not change on your stream as far as I can tell.
That's so weird. Oh, I know why. Because I have to be on that screen in player view. God damn it.
You might be able to open a second window of Roll20 so that you can be in player view on that one.
No, that's what I do, but it was minimized.
Yeah, been there.
Anyway, like I said, there are 2 countries to the northeast and northwest. Most of them are not very civilized. Tao, which is the religious area, ran by one religion. La Marche ran by lords and ladies, and Calamore ran by a series of merchant guilds. Lots of you are from various different places in the world, which is fine. Everyone tentatively gets along. It's very much a cold war between nations, just because no nation can get the upper hand of the other right now. Currently, you are all on a ship traveling from this coast all the way down to the south here on looking for work for the local lord. All of you are. The boat is quite large. It has a galley and rooms for beds and spare rooms for people who requested a spare room. What are you all doing?
Did you say what time of day it was?
Currently, it is midday.
I think probably, assuming we know we're going to be going out, probably just kind of preparing and stuff.
Just to let you know, none of you know each other at this point. You do know that you kind of seen each other's name on the list to work for the local lord.
Is there like a place to eat?
Yep, there's a galley.
Okay. So I'll probably just go there and hope that maybe I'll run into some of the people that I'm supposed to be going with.
I'd probably already be where we're supposed to be eating at.
Okay. Go ahead and describe your two characters then.
Sorry, I just put a pretzel in my mouth, so I had to take that out really fast. Triss is an albino elf. So she's like short, like a 4'9" kind of small build. She has really like very white, kind of porcelain white skin, white hair, and her eyes are reddish because albino.
Right. Mine is more like an ivory skin tone, snow white hair, very blue eyes like sapphires, 5'2". Yeah.
Did you also say your character is white hair, white skin?
Yeah, more like an ivory, so or like beige. But yeah, white hair.
You two did almost pick the same elf.
Interesting. I'll be curious how the same.
What are the rest of you doing?
Avar is probably sitting on the side of the boat with a fishing rod, trying to catch something.
Okay. Go ahead and describe your character.
Avar is a half-orc. He's younger. He's got black hair, pulled back into a tight ponytail, and sort of sits low. He's pretty well built, but definitely not the biggest half-orc people might have seen. He's humming himself a little song as he watches the water.
Okay. One of the crewmates goes up to you and goes, "You'll never catch something like that. They were going too fast."
Well, with that kind of attitude, I definitely won't.
Go ahead and roll survival.
Survival? Okay. Neat.
Is anybody else top deck with Avar?
Draven would be.
Okay.
He'd be helping out various crew, having boat experience in his background.
Avar picks up a leather boot.
I look back at the crewman. Well, I caught something.
Okay. Describe Draven.
Draven's a fairly suntanned 5'9" half elf, brown hair, half spiked, likely just from sweat. Headband around his head. He's got a leather gherkin on, but it's half buttoned and around his waist and not his arms like it should be. And he kind of walks up behind the crewman that was giving Avar a hard time. Leave the poor guy alone. He'll catch something if he tries hard enough. Besides, ain't nothing else to do on this boat.
The crewmen go, sure. You guys have been traveling for about a week on this boat. Pippi and Ecco, where are your characters at?
Cordelia is absolutely looking for a story because she's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful writer of things. And so she's looking to talk to people and figure out what's going on, what people have seen. Being on a boat, I think she most likely would be speaking with a navigator of somebody who's seen lots and lots of stuff to figure out if there's a story she could find.
Give me persuasion.
Pretty please.
That would be roll persuasion.
How do I do that?
You click on the word persuasion.
You have to pull up your character sheet in,
On your character.
on Roll20, and then you can just click on persuasion.
I'm looking. I see persuasion. So I just click on it.
Yep. Wow. Okay.
Did I do good?
Yeah, that's real good.
Yep, it's good. Sorry, one moment. While
What
we have
did I?
this, one
What did I
moment.
roll?
You rolled a 23.
No.
So while we have this one moment, I'm going to run an ad. That way ads don't appear during the game. So talk amongst yourselves.
Everybody all at once now.
Listen, I didn't want to talk over you guys. So I think Ecco, you're the only one we don't know where you are, right? Like IRL, Echo's not talking, so we have no idea where he is.
Why do you force things on me like this?
I can't say because no comment.
Echo.
You can come drink with me. She probably won't stab you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What happened?
Somebody just like dropped and then came back.
See, I said something and then people ran away.
I am new to using D&D on Roll20, so I apologize for any noob errors.
You're all good. It's my first time using it too.
It's my first time using it as a player. It's a lot easier as a DM.
Well, it's my first time using it for the first time.
Yes, how dare.
I thought we were competing.
Croc,
mean-
Draven definitely sees Avar cut a bit of the shoe off and try to eat it before quickly just throwing the shoe back in the water.
No, wait a second. Am I Avar or was General Reckless Avar?
I'm Avar.
When you say I'm Avar, do you mean I'm Avar?
Yes.
The right spells, we can all be Avar.
Okay, I already watched a YouTube video earlier that made me think this. Okay. Ugh.
I had a conversation like that with somebody because there's a town near me that has an eye doctor that's called My Eye Doctor. And so it was this whole big discussion of, it's my eye doctor. No, it's not my eye doctor. It's the eye doctor, but it's not my eye doctor. Anyway, it was very confusing to people. So, see.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can all see why I would get confused.
Now I just want half-orc twins named Ivar and Myvar.
Tell me more about this boot. Wait. Who caught the boot? Who caught the boot?
Avar caught the boot.
So I caught the boot.
I thought you were looking for stories.
Yeah, you are very persuasive with your getting stories. Really, what Cordelia should do is come down and watch what's happening with this whole fishing and boot thing. And she could write a story about that.
Mm-hmm.
Or she can come drink with me. Just saying.
Oh, that's did you send that? Was that part of the email?
I sent it out in boot mail.
So the message was actually in the boot that I was supposed to somehow catch and then know to come hang out with you.
But somebody ate it, so.
It was a good fishing attempt.
Made for a good joke to boot.
There has to be at least one more. Somebody's going to come up with one more.
I don't know what you guys are
Yeah,
talking
she
about.
did.
See, I knew Echo would come through.
Did he?
He's best as Echo can do.
Sorry, it's taking a bit.
Well, I'm kind of glad he snuck it in there. You know.
Our souls are on the same wavelength.
Should the bootstraps, might you?
Anyway, Pippi,
What?
you do persuade yourself onto the helm. And you are directly talking to the helmsman about sea travels.
Hello.
What you want to know?
Anything and everything. Where are we currently going?
Well, we're going to the southernmost city on our side of the continent.
Which would be
The city of Tanmere.
how long have you been a helmsman?
Sorry, out of game. Give me at least a minute. 1 sec.
Am I the helmsman?
I think you just become your story, right? Every story you become the story.
I knew I had a good idea.
I feel like this is Cordelia. The whole campaign is just gonna be Cordelia wondering, like, but who am I? Am I the helmsman? Am I the captain of my life?
Was that my boot?
I assume she looks down and checks her foot at that point.
And no. Anyway, the helmsman just gives you a look and just like, you gotta see it to believe it.
So tell me about the people on board. Are there anybody interesting who I can talk to?
Well, you've got a few people coming in to work for the Lord. Maybe they got travels that you can go bother them about.
People. All right, I'll take you up on that.
Yeah.
Maybe he can point you to some of the, like, tell you what some of the people look like so you know who to talk to.
Was this part of the boot mail?
Yes, obviously.
I will go on and I will seek out someone to speak with at one of these adventurers you mentioned.
Alright. You got their list of names, which is your guys' names.
Come on here. Hi, I'm Cordelia.
Strangely, Cordelia is not on that list.
Stow away. It's okay, Cordelia. I'll hide you.
Okay, well, I will seek out an adventurer. I will head out onto the main deck. Who do I see? What's out there?
You see a bunch of crewmen, and then the two that were on the deck fishing.
Fishermen. Fishermen always have good stories. I go up to them. Who's there?
Who's on the deck fishing?
Describe them to me.
Krokvar.
I mean, Draven's standing there,
Okay.
auburn hair, headband, tan skin. He's not actively fishing, but he's watching Avar since the crewmen wanted to give him crap, and just kind of smiling and watches as Avar does the whole boot bite and toss back into the water.
Well, hello there. I'm Cordelia. I was looking for an adventurer. Could you point me to the direction of one of these people? I have a list of people's names.
Draven would read the names and realize that it's him amongst others that he hasn't introduced him to yet. And then he'll point at himself. Draven Tidecrest. Pleasure to meet you, Cordelia.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! I wasn't expecting you to be an adventurer. I thought you were one of the crewmen.
Whatever's putting money in my pocket.
So what's going on here on deck? What's going on?
Right now, I mean, what'd you say, Jackie? 2 weeks on water so far?
About a week and a half on the water. All of you have been on this boat. So you're kind of used to Cordelia walking around asking questions, but not have seen her in a few days.
So has somebody been catching something? What's going on? What are they talking about? This is me talking to Dre.
This lad over here caught a boot.
A boot?
It wasn't that tasty.
Recklessness roll, another survival.
Do we know where this boot came from?
The water.
We have a man overboard? My character starts screaming, "Man overboard, man overboard."
Everybody looks at Cordelia and go,
I'll pop my head out to see what's going on.
Okay, you see the three of them talking. Cordelia going man overboard, but you've heard this before, and no such man overboard has happened. Recklessness, you have caught a tiny fish.
Sorry to make you repeat that. My audio engine died.
Okay, you caught a tiny fish.
Avar begins. He pulls out a small notebook, writes the sort of characteristics of the fish, and then uses the butt of the fishing rod to knock it out, and puts it into a pot sitting next to him.
Is the pot heated?
Are you asking what's in the pot?
No, I'm asking, is there a campfire under this pot?
No. It's just a pot
Okay.
with a lid.
A whistle goes out for last call for meals. For the at least daytime.
Avar quickly gets up, and packs his fishing rod up, and heads for the galley.
Was there anything in the boot?
No, nothing was in the boot.
There are teeth marks in it now.
You ate a human foot?
No, just a boot.
I think the game is afoot. There's mystery here.
There might have been a foot in the water.
There was a man overboard.
Maybe.
You see these two or three characters walking down to the galley, talking to each other.
Draven's got he's pinching the bridge of his nose. Okay, so the boot was in the water. He brought it out of the water and he took a bite and put it back. There was no foot. There's no man overboard.
But he did take a bite out of it.
Though to be fair, it's probably better seasoned than anything that this galley's going to cook up.
I search for the captain of the ship.
You're not gonna find. The captain was at the helm, but you have left.
Oh, wait a second. Does that mean that the captain is missing?
No, you're just not where he is.
I search for the captain.
Investigation. And sorry, folks, I closed the window by accident. $15, you do not find. Or you ask around and they just tell you he's in his quarters.
Oh, shucks.
There you go. Why don't y'all introduce each other to each other? Since all of you are sitting at the same table and have the list of names who will be working for this regent.
While looking at that list, did I catch the Lord Regent's name that we are working for?
His name is also Tanmir. They seem to have named the land after him.
Must be compensating for something. So y'all are working for Tanmir too?
Yes.
I think so. Just filled out the form.
And who?
I don't know if I'm necessarily working for him, but he's paying me.
Like that attitude.
She'll just hold her drink up. Yeah. Cheers.
Returned.
Echo, I think you just like the noise of joining and unjoining.
Say what?
I was just teasing. I said, I think you just like the noise of joining and unjoining.
Mm-hmm.
Discord noise?
Yeah, I was just teasing because he like dropped several times and then came back.
Like, oh, what is your character doing? Echo.
Echo.
Okay, we have lost Echo.
So where are we? Are we sitting together or what?
Yep, you are all sitting in the same galley at the same table.
Have you guys heard about the murder?
What murder?
Did he hear about that?
The
I
captain's
mean,
missing.
what murder? Echo said he'll be right back. His
Okay.
computer restarted.
Okay.
A murder? Are you
Pippi-
sure?
Cordelia, roll deception.
Trying to.
If anybody wants to dispute Cordelia's claim, you can roll insight.
Triss is just enjoying the show.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, Draven definitely knows that Cordelia is lying or something. Recklessness. I forgot what your character's
Guys,
name
we need to be serious about this.
is. Avar.
There's been a murder. We need to. Where's the first mate?
He's at the helm while the captain rests in his quarters.
Allegedly.
I feel like Cordelia is like in between all of this, writing things down in her book.
I am. This is the greatest story on the high seas. What's the name of the ship?
The Sea Urgent.
Doesn't quite roll off the tongue. An urchin most foul.
So while Cordelia is writing all this stuff about this murder, I'm going to turn to the group. Any of y'all know what this Lord Tamir has in store for us once we get there?
Everyone can roll insight on that. Or just insight, since everybody's rolling already.
Is this a separate insight roll?
Yeah, separate.
Jack, I need your help. I can't figure out how to get the thing back on my screen for that.
Okay, give me a second.
Apologies. This is actually my first time actually playing online for the.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Boot's not that good. I thought it might be, kind of like salt curd jerky, but no, it wasn't.
They've got some pretty good whiskey you can wash it down with. I'm sure it'll make it better.
I like whiskey, beer. Both of those are good.
Yeah, and they really wash boots down real good.
I'll keep that in mind for a possible pairing later.
So which one of the numbers is the actual roll? The one on the left or the right?
Yeah, the one on the left. The second one's for like if you have to roll advantage or disadvantage.
Ah.
Okay, we figured it out. So, Pippi, since you rolled Insight high and Recklessness, your both characters know that you are there to take on jobs, because he has recently had a loss of men, or loss of personnel.
Oh, when you say lost, do you mean like missing in action or killed in action?
Murder.
Missing in action.
Or misplaced.
The rest of you you just signed on for work. You have no idea. Or signed on for adventuring work.
Is that why we're here? Cordelia looks away and thinks introspectively, just in thought.
Although, Cordelia, you did not sign on.
I said that's why we're here.
Yeah.
My we doesn't have to be your we.
Anyway. Day becomes night. Do any of you have a separate room, or all of you bunk in general rooms? A separate room will incur a bigger cost at the end.
I immediately recognize the ladiness of my fellow lady, and I suggest we bunk together. Cherry.
There's actually 2 other ladies.
Is there two other ladies? I'm so
Yes.
confused. Then we should all share a room to save cost.
So since we have been on the boat for a week and a half, I assume that we already did, or are you offering for us to join your room now? But that would be fine. I'm sure that sleeping in a private room might be better than trying to sleep out here with all the crew.
Oh, we can sleep with the crew on the outside?
I'm sure you can sleep out on the deck anytime you want, but I'm in the sleeping quarters, bunks and such.
Avar's just found the nearest hammock and, well, doesn't really matter if someone was in there or not. They're not there now, and I am.
Just dump them out of the hammock.
Absolutely.
Sounds about right. I probably have a cabin to myself.
Draven would actually go to whatever the most populated general bunking area is to listen for rumors and people talking as they bed themselves, listening for rumors and anything of note to jot down for later.
Okay, roll investigation. That's pretty good. I'll come back to that.
Nice.
Ooh, first of the game.
Yeah. So, Draven, you know that at the end of the next day you'll be in harbor. And that most of the crew is going to be a quick turnaround. It won't be like a stay. For the crew of the ship, at least.
Do I happen to catch if their return trip is to take goods back? Are they just dropping off?
You can assume that they're getting something to take back.
Quick turnaround means they don't want to be here for very long. Wonder why.
Does anybody else take a separate room?
Aenos probably did because he doesn't want to be around anybody right now.
Okay.
It would have been his last goal to do it though.
This will be when you get paid in advance, when you take on the job. So, we have Cordelia and Triss in a room, Aranel in a room, Aenos in a room, and then everyone else is just bunking.
Sounds right to me.
Okay.
Before bed, Avar is going to try to challenge someone to a drinking contest.
Triss is in.
Okay. Triss is in on the drinking contest?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. There are also a couple dwarves staying up late drinking. And they'll take you up on the offer. How much do you want to bet?
I'm there to watch. I'm so interested.
Okay.
Well, she might need to like drive me back to the room, so.
Avar takes 5 gold and slams it down on the table. All right. I don't think any of you can outdrink me.
These will be Constitution rolls. So, everybody who's drinking, Constitution roll.
Do you want like a Constitution roll or a Constitution saving throw?
That will be saving throw.
I'll be watching and drinking my own little cocktail, but watching.
Chris would have also put 5 gold on the table.
Okay.
So.
There's also a dwarf that joined in for 5 gold. Recklessness. What's your character's name?
Avar.
Avar, right.
But, okay, so I know this is after the fact, but I was planning on announcing this anyway.
Okay.
Avar is going to use his 5 points of lay on hands to cure any illness.
Lay on hands only works on physical damage.
It doesn't work on.
It does not work on poison.
It's okay. I can use my burning hands and stop him from using his lay on hands.
So, as
and now you're drinking warm beer. How about that?
Avar, as he tries to heal himself and takes a drink at the same time, it goes up his nose, and he is out. The dwarf goes.
I will totally take it. Lay on hands does. If you use 5 hit points, it does neutralize 1 poison.
Oh, really?
But I'll totally take it because Avar's being a dumbass.
Well, you could also just humiliate yourself by choking on it and then still be in a little bit. But
all right. I will give it to that you choked a bit and did not faint. Next round. The dwarf also passed.
Wait, the dwarf passed out?
No. He passed his roll.
Ah, gotcha.
So, all three of you pass. Next round. Are you putting more in? Or more gold in?
Triss is just in it for funsies. So she will only put more in if he does.
Avar quickly recognized the poor decision is not adding any more money.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
While this is going on, is it okay if I ask a question?
Oh yeah, go ahead. What's the question?
Cordelia is sitting around watching all of this going on, and she says, I've heard a lot about these ham sandwiches.
And
Everyone was going back to the rooms to have ham sandwiches. Ham and cheese.
What?
You guys didn't hear about the ham and cheese? I thought that's what you guys were going for.
Are you talking about the hammocks?
Oh. She looks very embarrassed.
It's okay. We don't have any in our room.
all right, well at that, Reckless.
That is absolutely enough to throw Avar off.
Yeah, Avar falls. Cherry, you barely hang on. Do you want to go for another?
Did the dwarf make it?
Yes, he passed. He passed
Sure.
easily.
Sure, I'll go again.
And that'll be your limit as well.
It's like oddly it worked that it kept going down. That
Yeah.
That's like you planned it.
Nope.
I know. I'm just kidding.
But also, the dwarf also faints.
Can I like bonus be like Cordelia, don't forget my drink, because I assume she's going to drag me back.
So, did the dwarf pass out this time?
Yes.
Can I mark his face with the inking quote?
Roll dex. Dexterity. What do you want to mark it with?
So I was thinking of like giving him a unibrow, maybe some swirlies, like squiggly lines on his face somewhere, if I can find space.
Okay, you give him a good unibrow. People kind of shuffle him off. The gold is still there. Who grabs it?
Oh, maybe that's what I would say instead, because technically I still won over Avar. Is that his name?
You
Avar?
did.
Okay,
Avar.
so that instead of my drink, I will tell Cordelia, don't forget the gold.
I don't forget the gold.
Yep. So,
Does her character let's see, does Triss have any pockets or baggage or coin pouches or anything on her?
Oh yeah, no, she's got a little coin pouch and stuff like that, so you can easily do that, or you could just keep it and when you help her get back to the room, you can give it to her.
Yeah, I'll make sure I have it.
Cordelia picks up 15 gold.
Is it dark, or is it starting to get dark, or is it light
It
out?
is
What's going
dark
on?
now. It has been dark.
Okay, I want to summon my pet.
You have this action.
Yeah, basically, I want to use I have a pet firefly named Dottie that my character believes is an actual firefly, but in reality, it is a just me using my ability, my what's it called?
Prestidigitation?
Fairy fire?
Fairy fire?
No. It's with the lights. What's it called?
Oh,
Dancing lights.
Dancing lights. So I believe my character does not think it's actual magic. She just thinks it's something she summons. So she whistles, and there's a firefly that she thinks is a firefly. That's actually
Pippi.
What?
What is your character's int score?
Her int score?
Yes.
intelligence.
Intelligence.
You mean like the whole stat?
Yes.
17.
Okay. What is her wisdom score?
15.
Okay, your character's not that dumb.
I don't think it's about being dumb. I think it's about she's chosen not to believe because of her past.
I don't think magic is real.
Okay. I get it now. Okay. I get it. Sorry.
I wasn't trying to play dumb. I apologize.
No. It's okay. I get it.
I can see how that sounds like I was being dumb. Never mind. I'm not doing that. Forget it.
No,
No, I think you can.
you're fine
do it.
now. You're fine now. We got it all good.
Tristan
So-
will give her a thumbs up, a drunken thumbs up.
Yeah, you see fairies all around, or dancing
Yeah,
lights
well,
all
yeah.
around. So that night, anything before the night ends. Now. Anybody?
Assuming I don't know how. Am I actually is Tris like drunk or just like passed it off at this point?
Just drunk.
Like, can I walk around or?
You can walk around, but you won't be going very far.
That's okay. She just wants to glance in and see if what is it? Advar? What was his name?
Avar.
Avar. She just wants to glance in and make sure that see if Avar's like throwing up or something. She wants to make sure that he's worse than she is.
No, Avar's fine.
Oh, I think between the natural one, the natural 20, and then the natural one again, Avar's just totally out.
Yep.
She'll leave a gold coin for him on his chest. Just so he wakes up and remembers that he lost.
Way to kick an orc while he's down.
She likes making friends.
Okay. Anybody else? All right. Nobody else is saying anything. So, the night ends. Pippi. Wisdom save. Okay, Pippi. The next day dawns, and Triss, you look around the room. It is a private room. You see your usual things, and then you see a large man in women's clothing sleeping in the bed next to you.
I mean, she'll probably look over and be like, pretty sure that's not what she looked like last night, but oh well. And if able to go back to sleep, then she will just go back to sleep and thinking, whatever, like either still drunk or maybe she just misunderstood who it was last night.
Pippi, you awaken.
Ah. Oh no, I've done it again. Who is this girl?
Who is you? Because I'm sharing a room with you, not sharing a bed with you, just to be clear.
That's me. No, me. I am Sir Grey. I am the great knight of old. Famous throughout all of this world.
I think your dress is a little small for you.
I notice that I have a dress on and I start freaking out a little bit and try to cover up.
No, your character would know what happened.
I wouldn't want to be embarrassed in front of.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to go see if there's some extra clothes out there?
No. I have some. We've packed some.
Oh. So I assume you're friends with my other roommate, Cordelia?
Not quite.
You're acquainted.
We know of each other. Yes.
Okay. So then it, won't be weird if she's staying here too.
No.
Cool.
Have we
Breakfast?
made landfall yet?
No, we haven't. I actually don't know how much longer we have. But I'm gonna go get some coffee. Breakfast?
To adventure. Let's go.
She's gonna kind of like roll her eyes, not where he can see, but just be like, okay. And it's a little too early for that, and go out to try to find some coffee and maybe a little breakfast.
Okay. Pippi, do you change clothes?
I do, of course.
Okay. So all of you gather back around. See each other. You do see your character. Forgot what's his name.
Mine?
Sir Grey. Yes.
Sir Grey. Yeah.
Sir Grey. Does he come around the table?
What do you mean come around the table? You mean?
Like, has breakfast with everyone.
Oh yes, absolutely. He stands in
Okay.
front of them and soaks in the glory of them looking upon him.
Lets them soak in the glory.
So all of you see this new person.
And who, pray
So
tell, are you,
we've
mate?
been sorry, go ahead, Croc.
Draven would turn to Sir Grey and be like, who, pray tell, are you?
Ha 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 ha! You know who I am. Everyone must know the Lord Sir Grey. I've been here all this time.
Would Sir Grey have been on the list we looked at yesterday?
Sir Grey is on the list.
I see. So you've joined this adventure for Lord Tanmere?
A great boon for Lord Tamir, getting me, the likes of me, on his adventure. Of course.
Triss is just drinking her coffee and like looking around, watching all this happening.
The crewmates are not paying him any attention. You have seen him before, but less so than Cordelia.
Looking at this list, I guess that means everyone's accounted for. Talking to the crew last night, we are supposed to hit landfall today, so prepare yourselves for whatever lay ahead.
So, well, you guys might all be out there, but you might have seen me pass through really quick for breakfast, grabbing food, but then I would have been right back to my room.
Well, Triss is intrigued, but gonna leave it alone for now.
Anyway,
So, landfall is an hour. What do you guys do to pass the time?
I'll go to my room, make sure I'm all packed, and then I'll head up to the deck for a while with probably with my stuff with me, waiting to get off the ship.
Okay.
Avar is going to go and try to find Triss.
She's sitting at the table, and when he walks in, she will offer him coffee.
Avar takes the coffee, reaches into one of the pouches on his sides and sprinkles something into his coffee and starts to drink it, and then pulls the gold out.
You're like, you can't handle it black, huh? Got it. The sugar.
Oh, no, it's not sugar, actually.
Anyway.
I appreciate the gesture, but it'd be wrong of me to have any part of the pot. You won. Good on you. I'll win it all back later.
Happy to go again. She'll catch it
back.
and we'll say that she is happy to take him on again anytime.
Actually, why don't you try this? I want you to see what you think. And he takes he has a little pouch with some ground up nutmeg and cinnamon, and sprinkles it into the top of Chris's coffee.
I mean, she'll cock an eyebrow a little bit, but we'll drink it. Assuming he's not trying to kill her. So. That's surprisingly good.
Right? That's what I was thinking. This is actually kind of good.
You could probably, sell that. If you're looking for another way to make money.
It wouldn't be very sporting. Food's meant to be enjoyed. And drink too.
Fair.
So, you guys make land. At land, over here, you reach the town of Tanmere. The port is in between two mountains, or as you can see, the mountain ridge ends, and then kind of goes into a rough sort of port. All of you will have to board up on little boats, and then you are ferried over. There, The city looks relatively big, however, it looks quite empty. You would suspect lots and lots of people, but it's more of a slow-going town. There are races of sorts, most predominantly the Elvish race, playing High Elves. But there are other races around. The person who brought you over there on boats gives you a map of the city and points you out to where to check in for your quarters and such. Who takes the map?
Triss will take the map if nobody else does.
Okay. You have the map of the city. I will have a city built next week. It's been kind of a crazy past couple weeks. Been sick with the flu.
It's been going around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hit our house a couple weeks ago too.
So,
before we go any further, I believe my character, Sir Grey, would say, we don't need a map. I know these lands, and he would look around, but then realize he's very confused.
yeah, you have no idea about these lands.
No.
Can I roll a perception check for Avar? Avar is trying to smell if there's anything tasty around.
Yeah, go ahead.
More boots.
I don't know. It depends on how I roll.
So currently, since you're on the shore, you do smell one of the fish cuisines. Or really, rather, the fishing boats.
Oh, that I forgot. And he reaches into that little pot that he had with him and pulls out a salt-crusted fish and pops it in his mouth and chews it up. And
God save, please.
absolutely. Oh, not good.
You managed to swallow it. You don't feel good, but you got it down.
I'm gonna take out his notebook and in his horrible handwriting write, probably needs cooking.
Right. So this is more of a dramedy series I've made. It's all right.
Was there any expectation this would be totally serious?
No. I love fun.
Like every D&D campaign turns into Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Right. So you all go to one of the main houses. Each of you go up to a line. They all ask for your name and profession. So go ahead and go down the list and give name and profession.
Triss and freelancer, contractor. I'm on my own.
Okay.
Draven Tidecrest, boatsman.
Avar Theravil, chef.
Sir Grey laughs and says, "Everyone must already know me. I'm Sir Grey, monster hunter, dragon slayer, lover of women, purveyor of cheese."
Right. Enough.
Oh, cheese.
One title is fine.
I mean, he was talking about cheese. It feels important.
Mm-hmm. The rest of you?
Well, I'm Aranel and Druid. I don't know my first.
Okay. Anybody else? They all point out. He points out another barracks and goes, "Okay, you lot will be over there. Stay for the night. Take on a mission, and you shall earn money." You head in, and it is very much a large hall with separate rooms. Some of you will have to bunk up, but you do see a lot of. I would say a lot of, but you'll see a few folk walking around the hall. There is a bar and kitchen area and tables set up for breakfast and dinner. And he goes, "As long as you're working for us, you will get free room and board. However, the money earned will be at a lesser rate."
Draven would go get a flagon of ale and kind of make his way to a table where they can all sit together. And then questions, did anybody see Cordelia get off the boat?
I was wondering the same thing. I didn't see her, but I also didn't see her this morning, just that guy. Although his clothes were very similar to hers. Maybe he took them.
What if he's the murderer that she was talking about last night?
Oh, that is a point. I mean, maybe we can find her journal. I mean,
sure
definitely
she's around
nothing
here.
happened in this room. Go ahead.
I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
What is Lord Sir Grey Cheesebluffer doing?
I'm probably trying to get something to drink, finding a good song, looking for ladies, typical things that we do at a bar thing. Aren't we there?
You are in the main hall. The main hall.
What is the main hall? What do you mean by that?
Happens to have
Like a tavern thing, kind of. Right?
Yeah, it's like a large room where everyone gathers, and then there are the separate rooms that everyone can sleep in, and that's pretty much your home from now on until you move on.
So this is like Big Brother.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, we're sharing a place and we're doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, I'm trying to find some strong things to drink, and getting myself into scuffles. Anything I could possibly do to have a good time.
Okay. Right now it is the middle of the day, so there's not many people there.
Ouch. Okay.
I mean, we are there, so
You are.
you know.
Yeah. A person comes up. He's in more of a uniform suit and goes, "A lot of you joined up, yes?"
Define joined up.
As in, joined in the Regent's Corps.
We signed the paper to get paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I am Captain. Sorry, looking at names. Captain Wallace. I will be your go-to for getting paid for missions and getting advice on missions. The missions board is over there. Most of the rooms have been taken up, but there are some free ones. There are 2 free rooms. There are higher level missions, but they're upstairs. He points upstairs. My office is also upstairs.
Should us ladies share a room?
Sure, as long as we have room for Cordelia. I'm assuming she'll come back.
Yeah, I'm sure she will too. Not a problem.
Is she on the list?
She's not, but I think Triss also just isn't paying attention to the list because Cordelia's name wasn't on the list for the ship either, but she was there. So I think she just kind of assumes that she's kind of a stowaway and just tagging along. So, and she appreciates her, dragging her back to the room and potentially stealing her gold because now she's nowhere around.
Avar, I think that just leaves me and you and the quiet one we really haven't heard much from.
What about so gay?
Pardon?
What are you rooming?
Are you rooming on your own, Sir Gray?
I was thinking I'd be wherever I was most needed. Are there any adventures ready to go? Who's in need?
The captain puts a hand on Sir Gray's shoulder and goes, "How about you just group up with these guys? You lot don't mind sharing a room with him."
The more the merrier.
Okay. So the captain puts all your names down into one singular group. You guys will be team 10. Unless you guys want to change up groups.
Where's the quiet one? Is he sitting in a corner by himself?
No, I'm sitting at the table.
And say something.
Yeah, Triss will grab a beer and walk over and sit down with him. Give him a beer. You don't talk much.
Sorry, that ride was a bit much for me.
Understandable. I don't do a lot of these group settings either.
What? No, I meant to see. Not a lot of that where I'm from.
I mean, fair. Probably would have been better if you would have stayed out on the, deck and not in a room. That makes it a lot worse.
Oh,
You'll get used to it.
No harm done. Once you've seen one, so you've seen them all.
Oh yes, Sir Gray, join us.
Yes, rounds on me.
All right, you'll spend a gold for the whole round. It is cheap beer here.
We are all going to have a headache.
And that is where we're going to end it for tonight. Like I said, it's going to be episode 0. Just to get characters out of the way, and the next one will be the start of the great adventure.
Huzzah.
Glorious.
Sorry there wasn't much roleplay from me. It's more context. But there'll be a lot more next week.
I was just
all
building the
stuff.
first time, so.
Yeah.
We'll solve the murder next time.
Cordelia's murder.
Pippi, I hate you so much when you said that.
It was fantastic.
And of
It was a
course-
good murder.
Now there has to be a murder. You know that, right?
Listen, Cordelia's missing. Why,
How are you
who's
saying?
Cordelia?
Check off
Maybe Sir
done.
Grey ate her and put on her clothes. I read that in a fairy tale.
I'm not quite sure that's how that one went.
to absorb her power.
No, the big bad wolf definitely ate Granny and put on her outfit.
That is true.
Must have been a different fairy tale. I hadn't heard that one.
There's a few versions, even of that one. Even a hunter arriving and able to chop the stomach open and get Granny out, and then sew rocks in its stomach. Lots of different versions.
And I thought my people were dark.
Yeah, it gets weird in the human world.
Yeah.
Very, very.
So, at this point, does anybody want to plug anything? Any of their streams or anything?
The non-existent stream that Pippi, Ecco, and I have all abandoned.
Okay. You can catch me here us here every week for Legends of Ambria. Probably working title because this was my last campaign, and then maybe Sundays for Blood Bowl with Jedi Ash. Bye, everybody. Also, thank you
Bye.
for showing up, everybody. I have to really say, I was not expecting a bunch of people showing up.
Bye, chat.
Yep. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, chat.
Hey.